Hi, I'm Brian Lane, Senior Product Manager, Imaging Software at Schneider Electric. In this video, we're going to go over the Abandoned Object Analytic. Now, what you want to do is make sure that you're on the Web GUI page of the camera, and once you're there, you want to go to Settings, and under Settings, you want to go to Events and then Analytics. Once you're there, you'll be on this page. You want to make sure you have your profile already set up, calibrated, and it's running. If you're not quite sure how to do this, there's also a video on how to do that. This video is specifically going over the abandoned object behavior. So first thing you want to do is make sure you select the abandoned object behavior, click on Activate Behavior, and under the buttons here on the side you can see you've got the ability to draw a rectangle or a polygon. In this scene we're just going to take a rectangle and we're going to just draw it right there in the scene. This is the zone that if anything is left behind in, then it will trigger an alarm. Now you might want to name this. So for instance, we're going to call this bomb. So for instance, if you're worried about someone leaving behind a package or a bomb, this is what's going to show up inside of the analytics feedback section. Okay, here it says enable alarm, and this will generate an alarm that will receive by the head end. You set up your head end to do whatever you want when you receive an alarm. For example, you can start recording, close a relay, put a red box around a video window, etc. Or you can set up a source and handler to have the camera run an action. Okay, the next thing is alarm severity. This is to tell the head end how critical the alarm is. So based on this, the head end will generate an alarm. It's preset to minor. We're going to select normal, but there are three other things you can choose. So for example, if your head end is set to critical alarms only, it will only set an alarm if there actually is a critical alarm set. So the dwell time defines the time in seconds that the alarm triggered zone turns back to a normal state. In this case, we're going to leave it at 5 seconds. The delay before alarm is how long the object is left in the zone before it triggers an alarm. The minimum is 30 seconds. We're going to leave it at 30 seconds. Now, there are exclude zones you can create, and these are excluded regions where objects in that particular region will not be triggered. So for example, if you're worried about motion above here, you could create an exclude zone above here. So if people are walking behind here, for instance, and they stop for 30 seconds, for example, nothing will get triggered in that particular zone. Okay? The last thing you want to do over here is click on the button where it says Set Object Size Filters. And there's a minimum object size and a maximum object size. If you're concerned about the minimum size of an object, you can go ahead and put that here. So for instance, if you want something that's the size of a cell phone, for example, you might want to leave it as small as possible. Maximum object size, in this particular case, is not that important, but let's say you're worried about packages and suitcases, etc., you may want to make the maximum object size to reflect that. Now, once you've done all this, you want to click on Save. Make sure that your Activate Behavior is checked and that you're running your profile. And then click on Save. The last thing on here is Enable Advanced Options. If you click on this button, all it has under here is sensitivity. And what this does is if you select anything other than what is selected under sensitivity under the profile settings, it will overwrite the profile setting sensitivity. It will not override the sensitivity for other analytics, only this specific analytic. When you get to the live screen, where it says primary stream right here, click on it and choose event stream. Go ahead and select the event stream, and then to test out the algorithm, have someone place an object in the zone so you can test out the analytic. Okay, as you can see here, it says Analytics Alerts. We named it Bomb. The details is abandoned object detected. That's the algorithm. The cubicle profile triggered in BOM. And you'll see here that it actually shows you what was left behind. And that's it for this video. Thank you.